Okay. Rope tied. Angle looks okay. Here goes. 1, 2, 3. God damn it! Ah. Okay. That could have been smoother. Definitely had much softer landings. Ugh. God, I'm covered in glass now. Oh, glass dust. Not nice. Yes, I completely agree with your blank look of what the fuckery. I assure you, that really does not happen often to me. Like, I have crashed through some windows in my time, but that is a window and a half. Must have been double glazed or something, because... Good God! That's not an ordinary window. But I digress. That's not important. I'm here for a reason. So, you must be wondering why I'm here. Well, the answer is very simple, my dear. I am here for one reason and one reason alone. And that is to propose marriage. Oh, I assure you, this is no joke. I have come all the way from my humble little home to come and ask for your hand in matrimony. If you take my kind offer, which... let's not kid ourselves. Of course you're going to, just... It's inevitable. I promise you this. You shall want for nothing. You shall be the happiest bride the world has ever seen. You will be the most pampered, spoilt, beloved bride on the face of this godforsaken, miserable, loathsome planet. Huh? Who am I? Oh, my dear, I had no idea you had such a wicked sense of humour. Just one of your charms to add to the list, I suppose. Are you serious? Are, are you actually saying to me you have no idea who I am? Blasphemy! How could you be ignorant of who I am? Do you not watch the news? Have you never once glanced out that window I just smashed? How could you not know who I am? Me! Everyone knows who I am. everyone in this miserable city knows, respects, and fears my very name. Okay. So you don't know who I am? Never had introduced myself to anyone before, but might as well start now, I guess. Come. Take my hand. I said take my hand. Don't be silly, just give me your hand. Gimme. Good. Now, come here. Yes, towards the window. Come. Come on. No, I'm not going to push you out of it. Come on. Come here. Just stand beside me, my dear. Just there. That's it. Over the trapdoor. I'm joking. I'm joking. You've lived here how long? How would you have not noticed a trapdoor? Exactly. Right. Now, just look over there. Just over there. Towards the edge of the town. Yep. On the very, very border there. See that mansion? Yeah, the one that looks more like a castle than a mansion, but it's a mansion. Okay? That's where I live. Me. On my own, yes. Well, and the servants that I have. But just there's no one important in my life. Not yet, anyway. We're getting ahead of ourselves. I live over there. And if you were to pay attention to your surroundings and associate yourself with the everyday world, you would know that I come out of that castle every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I terrorize the townspeople, trying to take over and make them all my servants. Supervillain's a bit of a dirty word. I like to think of myself as a politician in training. Why, just last week, I had the brilliant idea of opening a portal to an entirely different planet right in the middle of the town. Oh yes, it was glorious. Aliens of all kinds spilled out into the streets, creating mayhem, chaos, and destruction. Oh, it was a wonderful sight. The power of these legions of aliens at my very fingertips. Oh, it was such a brilliant plan. And it would have worked if Rowan had just stuck to the fucking plans. That boy has cost me so many schemes and so much money. Bad enough that I created this huge mansion, and may I just say, it was expensive to build. That alone required me to rob from at least 5 different banks. Like, seriously, do you know how much money it takes to set up not 1, not 2, but 6 panic rooms? No, it's not. It's not just a simple renovation job. No. And the price of a war room? If you were to try and count the zeros on that figure, it would give you a nosebleed. And then I go ahead with this massive scheme, bringing in aliens to do my bidding. And Rowan goes ahead and fucks it up. That's $1 billion I'm never going to see again. Well, maybe, but... Anyway, I've gotten a bit off topic, haven't I? I went through that entire monologue and I never actually properly introduced myself. Didn't I? See that mansion on my hair? Oh, there. You're right. I never actually gave you my name, did I? Well, that's chalk that up to carelessness on my part. That's a bit awkward. I'm the musical phantom. The musical phantom. Yes, okay, it sounds kind of like a supervillain name, but it's the name that I just came up with and it just sort of stuck. You know, the media started pushing it more than I did. I just sort of said it as a joke, and but then the media like branded me as such, and oh, it's a supervillain, the musical phantom. He's gonna sing you to death. That's just. So I had to, you know, train my voice to be able to sing the notes that make your head start to ache and starts rupturing your blood vessels, and eventually your head explodes because I'm stimulating the water in your brain too much, or some sort of science bullshit that I don't fully understand. But so yeah, I'm the musical phantom. The musical phantom who has come to ask for your hand in marriage. And I assure you, my dear, my proposal of marriage is very, very sincere. How can I propose marriage to you when I don't even know who you are? Oh, my dear girl, you really think I would propose marriage to a complete and utter stranger? Take a look out the window again, back at my mansion. You see how clear the view is of the mansion from here? That view is not one way. I have watched you from afar for a very, very long time. I have admired you for so very long. And I just cannot stand the loneliness anymore in my mansion. You'd think having all that money, all that space to myself, that massive, luxurious lifestyle, you'd think I'd be happy, but I tell you now, it's miserable. When your only companionship is an army of fucking morons, it can be so lonely. And the nights in that mansion are just... they're just too cold to spend alone anymore. I can't stand it. I have a bed bigger than a king size, with the softest, fluffiest pillows, the most luxurious Egyptian cotton sheets. And I'm all alone in it. I have no one to share my luxurious lifestyle with. No lap to fall asleep in. No pretty face to gaze upon. Not even a beautiful smile to look at that one day could possibly even tempt me to make one of my own. I'm so alone. And I feel lonely. I've never felt this way before. I never felt like I needed anyone. But now, having seen you, I can't picture a life without you. And if my heart wasn't so dead and shriveled inside, I would probably say that I was in love. Is it truly that much of a crime to desire the love and affection of a member of the fairer sex? People today are so fixated on getting their quick fixes and one-night stands, and they never have time to get to know each other and settle down into a long-term, comfortable, mutual love. Is it really so hard to take the time to know someone, learn about them, follow them to their place of work, and admire them as they go through their day-to-day routine? I honestly do not understand what has become of this world. What is so wrong with wanting to find a girl who, rather than just wishing to partake in one-night stands and lewd public hand-holding, would much rather sit at home and create a death ray with you? Or wish to bring destruction to the city that truly needs to know where it stands? In my observations of you, my darling, I have come to learn that you are not the cruel beauty that I have always dreamed of. But in a way, that stirs a very different kind of longing in me. You may not be a nice queen, but you do seem to be somewhat of a queen of heart. My heart, specifically. The cute little way that you laugh, those adorable cooing noises you make when you stretch in the mornings. I want to watch you do that while I lay beside you. This sensation is so peculiar to me. And this must be love. Even if my heart may be shriveled and practically dead inside, I must be in love with you. If I were to succeed in taking over this miserable planet, I would give it all to you. I would want you to rule at my side as my queen. Life with me would be so very dangerous, but so comfortable as well. Luxurious. Eventful. But I hope may be worth it. There would never be a mode of monotony with me. And I mean, it isn't every day that you get a marriage proposal from such a charismatic villain such as myself, do you? I know it's incredibly bad manners to rush a lady in her decision-making, but I do implore that you make haste in this decision. I will even let you take the contents of your home to my mansion, and you can continue to indulge in the lifestyle you are used to. Having said that, let me get down on one knee. I came prepared. My darling, would you do me the greatest honor of ruling this miserable planet by my side and becoming my queen? I promise we shall get up to the most dastardly mischief together.